MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Kyle Freeland is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor with the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7-hole. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. John Lester is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has that gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll hop over the wall out there as he starts the home first with a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Heyward. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Heyward giving chase. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Nolan Arenado touches them all as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Batting fifth.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Daniel.
High in the air out to center field. Heyward has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. It's the Rockies 2 and the Cubs nothing. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One and one to Schwarber. One out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2-1.
And the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Contreras is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. In now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Hayward is there, and he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Chris Bryant down at third base today playing the hot corner. And he's a guy that can move around. The manager can put him in the outfield, but his home is at third base. He's got the arm to get it done, a strong arm. He can go behind the bag and make big-time plays, and the nice soft hands.
Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Contreras is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth.
Stepping up to the plate, number 58. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he popped him up. Story over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he fouls this one off. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Digging in, John Lester, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-0. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Kyle Freeland. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The pitcher, Kyle.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher,
hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Castellanos going back. Boom goes the dynamite. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
The right fielder, number 19.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, man. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And a glove flip for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate, Nolan Arenado. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Lester sets. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Lester's 2-0 home. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Oh, big dog's gotta eat. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Nick Castellanos now, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Schwarber picks it up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, SCHWARBER. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Ian Desmond 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Number 56 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Chicago, number 56.
Number 58 will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kyle Freeland.
Man at second here with 2 away. Up next, the Denver area native pitcher Kyle Freeland.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a blooper out toward left center, and no one can corral that one. Base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Standing in now, Charlie Blackmon. Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Colorado's out in front, 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The third baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout, He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, it has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done.
SCHWARBER.
Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, SCHWARBER. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Into the box now, Wilson Contreras, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Strike taken up in the zone.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Story.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Hayward to the track. A leap, but it's off his glove. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the Rockies kick it into high gear to open the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
Now batting.
In most parts of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Now in the box, David Dahl. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Hayward is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base.
The third baseman,
Ready to take his hacks again, Nolan Arenado, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because
The
he
first
pulls
baseman,
this one and
number
gets the
9,
barrel to it to
Daniel.
drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you
Murphy.
can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
In now, Daniel Murphy. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another
The
really
batter, number
good hitter
24,
finding a way,
second baseman,
even though that was a soft flyer, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Here's Ryan McMahon now as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Ford stepping into the box. Ben Zobrist. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
On the ground to the right side. Murphy showing off his range. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in now, Jason Hayward. Here it comes.
Ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here it comes on 1-1. And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm
Now
like that.
batting,
If you can
number
spot your
56.
pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Ladies
Victor
and gentlemen,
Caratini
your
will grab a
attention,
bat and
please.
hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Chicago, number 7, Victor Caratini.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Dahl, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
Your
David
attention,
Phelps
please.
gets the call to pitch
Now
here, and he'll try
pitching
to
for
sort this
Chicago,
mess out. He's going to
number
try to at
37,
least eat a couple of
David
innings for his guys.
Phelps.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ian
Leading off
Desmond.
for
He's
the
working on a
Rockies,
1-for-2
the
game
center
so
fielder,
far.
Ian Desmond.
First delivery to him on the way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Into the box, number 58, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's a shot out to right center field. And this will bang up against the wall. Desmond isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 8 now.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Stepping in now, Kyle Freeland. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The right field.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
In now, Trevor Story. Hot shot on the ground is short. Baez has it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Into the box, David Dahl. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Looking up is Contreras. Oh, big dog's gotta eat. It's a 2-run homer for David Dahl as the blowout continues.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Nolan Arenado will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Now the pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy.
He swings and grounds it to short. There's Baez. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now to the plate, Ryan McMahon. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And now pitch on the way. Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network.